live, chatters and mad hatters. It is Sunday, January 29th, the last Sunday of January 2022, which is also my birthday, 222. Welcome to your Depression Recovery Hour. This is this is Depression Recovery Channel, but it's the Depression Recovery Hour every Sunday at noon, from noon to 1 Pacific Time, with Pastor Doug, aka Douglas Bloch. Well, wanting to hear what your week was like, any questions about mental health recovery, therapy, all sorts of things. Again, we do not diagnose, we do not treat, we do not make recommendations here. This is simply for educational purposes and to create a supportive, healing environment where each of you can help one another, and that's really the key. All right, Kevin Wilson, nice to see you. LS16, you've got a joke? Go for it. Jack from Alberta, California Dreaming from Central Florida. Denmark, all right, I've always wanted to go there. You relapsed on cocaine? Well, you know what they say? A relapse is part of recovery. I have a lot of friends, including my friend Noah, who's relapsed, and guess what? They pick themselves up and they get right back together. Hey, James, nice to see you. Jennifer, always nice to see you. Good, better, best. Hi to you. I don't think I recognize you. The playoff game with the Chiefs is on now. The Kansas City Chiefs, don't they have... who are they playing, by the way? I like the Rams because I like that quarterback, Mahomes. Hi, Susan Jones from Virginia. Where do mice park their boats? At the Hickory Dickory Dock. Hickory Dickory Dock, the something ran around the clock. That's from a poem. Hey, Andrea, one of my favorite names. Hey, Ellis, why don't you tell me the whole poem? Because I know it's from somewhere. Anyway, what's new? Those of you who have been following me know that I've been going through, trying to recover from a really bad case of anxiety. Almost put me in the hospital in December because of some bad medication I was given that interrupted my sleep. I'm taking a new medication, and for mood stabilization, it's really helping me. And I'm telling you one thing. I'll say one thing, that without your peace of mind, without your mental health, you've got nothing. You could be the richest person in the world. You could be Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk. But if your mind and your brain are not working right, none of it matters. Richer, they're playing the Bengals. You mean the Bengals, I think. Close enough. Marius, nice to see you. Reef Alkug, hey, nice to see you again. Unknown, unthought known, haven't heard from you, but nice to see you. Just a reminder that part of the way we support this channel is through your wonderful, generous donations here on the Recovery Hour. There's a little dollar sign. You click on it, and you can give anywhere from 99 cents up, and anything is appreciated. Value in you. How do you describe a bodybuilder with a lisp who's worked out too hard? Thor. Well, you'll have to explain that to me. Thor is the god of thunder. Hey, Johnny? No, it's a joke, but a bad one at that. No one got it. I blame my electricity dealers. No, I know what Hickory Dickory Dock is. It has to do with mice. Yeah, I know what a dock is. It's where they park their boats, but Hickory Dickory Dock is some sort of rhyme that had to do with mice. Hey, Johnny, when you have a chance, can you bring the tea in the white cup? My lovely partner Joan is here. I would be nowhere without her. Well, let's check. We have 33 people here. I guess that's okay for 11 minutes after the hour. Let's try to get up to our regular 70. Oh yeah, hit the like button. That's the other thing. Mohammed, nice to hear from you. Bruno, thank you. This is 500 mile. Well, I'm not gonna basically tip it. I might know. If I tip it, it's gonna go on the board. There goes $2,300. 500. It's chai tea from India. It's called 500 mile chai tea because truckers would drink this and drive 500 miles without stopping. Oh my God! I didn't realize it was that powerful. I'm joking. Sore with a lisp is Thor. I got it. Brendan, thank you. He was sore. Oh, that was very good. But yes, That's okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Jason Clulo, for being here. All right. So um, I'm going to grab something. I'll be right there. So I think it was, what day was it? It was the 2nd of January, is what it was, when I just had my major break on the 1st. So that, what is today? 30th, 4 weeks ago today. I came and I broke down. I was crying. And I created these affirmations right here. Affirmation for getting through this episode. With help from Spirit, I can make it through this moment by moment. This will not be forever. The brain is out of balance right now, but the brain can heal and I will feel better. You never know what tomorrow may bring, and I'm having more and more peaceful moments. I hung on to these words like someone hanging onto a raft that was thrown in the water. They were like a lifeline. I repeated them again and again and again. I asked other people to repeat them for me, often in the third person. With help from Spirit, Douglas can make it through this moment by moment. This will not be forever. Douglas's brain is out of balance right now, but the brain can heal and he will feel better. You never know what tomorrow may bring, and Douglas is having more and more peaceful moments. So a lot of people were reading these affirmations. I was reading them, and lo and behold, over the last 4 weeks, my mood has slowly increased. I believe in the power of words, either hearing them, stating them, or reading them. Words, in the beginning was the Word, says the Gospel of John, right? God spoke the world into existence, through words. Let there be light, right? Other spiritual traditions say the same thing. So your words are powerful. That's why I believe in affirmations. And if you're ever in a tough spot, write down 4 or 5 things that will comfort you, sentences. Give them to other people who care about you. Read them every day. It can make a big difference. Now, I didn't just do that. I also found a good medication, worked out a number of things. But these were essential. So I'm letting you know that this is a tool for you. Positive affirmations tailored to your need right now, and with other people holding the consciousness for you. Ava, nice to see you. Jennifer H. Tejas from India with bad jokes. I'll wait to hear one. All right. John Grant. I have been in an agitated depression with extreme anxiety since July 1st. On my second SSRI of a little chain, I have a therapist and go to groups. I exercise 2 hours a day. Well, John Grant, not to plug my own book, but this memoir, When Going Through Hell Don't Stop, essentially this is my story of having gone through an 18-month agitated depression. That doesn't mean you're going to go that long. I know you've probably gone 6. But this is how I got out of it. This could be very, very inspirational to you. You can read about it on my website. It's also on audible.com. And you can get the ebook for very little money on Amazon. But I'm telling you, this too shall pass. You're not always going to be this way. The fact you go to groups, the fact you exercise, you are doing what you can, and you are going to get better. I'm going to put this in big capitals, although my caps lock doesn't work, does it? Okay, 2. Where's the, there it is. This too shall pass. Cowboy, how do you deal with feelings of impending doom? You tell yourself that the future has not yet occurred, so it cannot harm you. And then you just say to yourself, I cannot predict the future. Right now, in the here and now, I'm safe. Things like that. Also go to a therapist if it's too much. Someone just gave me 10 euros, Cowboy. Oh, well, thank you. I hope that answered your question. Impending doom it's basically a form of anxiety, and people who are anxious have that all the time, and I've essentially gone through it so many times myself. So I hope this helps. Tell yourself, cancel, the future is not to occur, it cannot help me, and then you go ahead, put your feet on the ground, look around, look at the lamp, look at the window, look at the birds, and then do something positive for yourself, like playing some music, calling a friend, etc. Subhum Rajapara, sounds like you're from India. Thank you for your 19 probably rupee donation. My favorite affirmation: I have survived 100% of my absolute worst days. I'll survive this one. Kelly Burns, that's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now if I only have my what do you call it? My camera to take a picture of it, which of course, my phone. Why, my phone is here. I will take a picture of it. Even though it's only 15%. That's beautiful, Kelly. That's an absolute beautiful, except I got to go find you again because you just sort of, there it is right here. Yeah, Kelly, that's great. I have the same affirmation myself. Look, I have been in so many hellish situations. I've been on the brink of the abyss so many times. So yes, I've survived them all, and I guess I'll survive this one. So are you in a crisis right now, Kelly? Cowboy, I'm glad to be of help. That's what we're here for. You can look at some of my videos. Yeah, I have a video called 3 Steps. So there is a video you can watch that would help, I think, Cowboy. All right. Bruno Letts says, definitely interested in that book. When going through Hell Don't Stop. Been struggling with epilepsy since I was 13. It's tough to stay positive. Yeah. Well, when I got really anxious, it felt like epileptic seizures, but I'm sure those are a lot worse. So hopefully you can be in touch with a doctor and other people who are going through what you're going through and figure out coping strategies. A sensei, well, that's nice. I don't even know what a sensei is, but it sounds like it's a good thing. Do I have a Patreon? Yes, I do. I definitely would like some. My Patreon contributions have definitely fallen off. So all I have to do is go to www.patreon.com /Douglas Bloch. Yes, you can actually give as little as $2 a month. It's a crowdfunding site, and that would be really cool if you became a patron. So, Cowboy, if you want to get to that site, as long as I can spell my name, you can do so. And there it is right there. I have a lot of anxiety of my son's death. I'm sorry your son died. For crisis days I go to sleep. Well, that's one way to cover. The journey can be rough. This is a rough time of life right now for the world. The planet's in rough shape. We have, all sorts of nonsense going on in this country, but greater than that is climate change. Jane Goodall, one of the great heroines of my lifetime, said that we don't have much time to get our act together, and she thinks that COVID is one result of how we have decimated the earth. All right. Again, this is the Depression Recovery Radio Hour. We're 20 minutes into it, 1/3 of the way. Please hit the like button. We'd like to get 70 people watching. Hit the $sign if you would like to contribute. And as Cowboy asked, I do have a Patreon channel. Go to patreon.com, put in my name, Douglas Bloch Depression, and you can come to it. And basically what that is that it's like subscribing to your Netflix or something, right? Or giving to your local public television station. Just monthly donations. Again, $2, $5, $10, everything counts. Well, you've run out of jokes. Well, maybe somebody else will get one for you. Are you getting through COVID in England? That's great. I found if I avoid carbs and I feel a lot better mentally. Some depressed people find that the keto diet helps them. We're all uniquely and wonderfully made. He knows every hair in your head. I love Ralph Waldo Emerson. He's an amazing person. Embrace being yourself in a world that's always trying to change you. One of my favorites. All right. Anybody have any success stories, huh? Or can anybody share what they're doing right now to help manage their symptoms of depression, anxiety, bipolar disorder, And by the way, there's a very famous book called Touched with Fire by Kay Jameson. It talks about all of the artists I'd get it if I knew where it was. So it's a book about artists and depression. And one artist who suffered from 58, only 12 people more to hit 70. Hit that like button, guys. So one person who was dealing with that was Vincent van Gogh, or as Diane Keaton said in Woody Allen's movie, Vincent van Gogh. There's a exhibit touring around the country. Some of you must have seen it. It's called Beyond Van Gogh, and you can actually find it on the internet. It's basically they take all his paintings and make a kind of a light show out of them. I even forgot how to spell his name. Anyway, you should definitely check it out. Subham, I would suggest everyone to read and listen to Eckhart Tolle. Yes, he is certainly a great spiritual teacher, no doubt about it. Lola Frenchy Swan, nice to see you. I'm going back to as doing step work, helps still have bad days and need gym counseling. Yeah, the gym is wonderful. I was hospitalized for my epilepsy, says Bruno, fell into a coma. When I finally came to, I had lost all of my memories and could hardly walk. I'm really sorry. That sounds like a horrible disease. You know, age of 80. I have so few days left. There's no reason to be depressed. Oh man, really? Are you my age? Are you in your 70s? Happy though I'm back on my feet and take my service dog. Oh, good for you. You are definitely a survivor. Look, Bruno, if you believe in the power of prayer, I would absolutely. Only 6 more people to get to 70, by the way. Hit those like buttons. Anyway, if you believe in prayer, I suggest you call the Silent Unity prayer line. And they will give you a treatment, and they will put you in their prayer chapel for 30 days, and they will pray over you. Anytime I'm in bad trouble, I call this line, and it's absolutely free. Some of you have probably made use of this. Mohammed's all neurotransmitters and thought patterns. Serotonin is more important for mood disorders, dopamine for motivation. People on SSRIs often feel a bit better but lose drive and become depressed. Interesting. Why would people on SSRIs become depressed since it's supposed to help with depression? Hey, Barrett Mason, nice to be here. Nice to see you. You left some very kind words for me on my channel. Thank you. Oh, Anna Solomon. I love you, dear. I love your quotes from the Bible. Also, I love the name Anna, which is a palindrome. Cappuccino, please. Yes, I'll have some. Thank you for all your helpful videos. Greetings from Germany. We got a Germany viewer, an India viewer, and I think it's Denmark. Hey, Bruno. I admire your courage. Keep it up. All right. You're bipolar, says Cowboy. I've been in a psych ward. Found that just taking it day by day helps calm my mind down. Absolutely. One day at a time. It's hard to quit worrying about the future using grounding techniques. Cowboy, you are right on the money. Did I tell you I had a video called 3 Steps to Overcoming Worry? 69, only one more person to get to 80. Keep hitting that like button. Thank you, Jennifer, for your $9.99 donation. Really appreciate it. So, to the person who worries about the future, check out that video. It might help you. You're right. Samaritans write emails. Thank you for telling me that. I need to go ahead and put their information up there. Thank you so much, Barrett. My stomach issues and lack of creativity were caused by being bullied. Well, that's a trauma, isn't it? Sarmat Halabi, wishing everyone a great Sunday. Please hit the like button while we're online. Yep, it helps grow the channel. Thank you. Thank you, Jennifer, for your wonderful donation. Ruben Berger, I have some really messed up childhood trauma. My dad hit me since I was 4. I became too deep for him, and my sister sexually assaulted me. I don't know if I'm depressed or really sad. Well, you're not. You're depressed, but you're depressed because of the trauma. Horrible thing to have happen. But the mind, the brain can heal, right? The brain can heal. It says right here on the affirmation, look. The brain is out of balance right now, but the brain can heal. It's an amazing, resilient organ, just like we are. So find someone who works with trauma. Find a therapist. Find a counselor. Whatever. PTSD from trauma is a really difficult thing, but there are techniques, there are tools, there are many, many things out there. So thank you for being honest, and I know you can get better. All right. The patron saint of this YouTube channel is named Edward Steiner, or Steiner, if you want to pronounce it with German. Here he is with his weekly $20 donation and his weekly joke. A slice of apple pie is $2.50 in Jamaica and $3 in Bahamas. These are the parates of the Caribbean. God, I am having a hard time with these jokes. Pirates, right? Of the Caribbean. I got the pun, but what is P-I-E-R-A-T-E-S? I'll have to look it up on my Google, because I don't really know. I've not seen that word. It must be like the name of the must be the name of the island they're on or something. P-I-E-R-A-T-E-S. It says it's Mount Pleasant. Yeah. I don't get it. You'll have to tell me. I don't know what Pirates of the Caribbean has to do with apple pie in Jamaica and apple pie in the Bahamas. So, Edward, if you get a chance to explain me the joke, I'm sorry, I just couldn't get it. Pirates. Oh my God, pirates. I got it. Thank you, look. Okay, you could have said pirates in 2 words. I would have gotten it. P-I-E-R-A-T-E-S. That would have made it understandable, right? If you just made the 2 words. Cowboy. Yeah, I love your name, with a K especially. If you want to become my patron, go to that website. Found a student counselor for $25 a session. That's wonderful. Propranolol 40 milligrams is a huge dose. I don't know. I've never been on it. Yeah, student counseling can be very helpful. Absolutely. Yes. Oh, Kelly made a joke too. Thank you, by the way, Edward, but you should have said P-I-A and then R-A-T-E-S. That would have gotten me instead of putting them together. Okay, so 70 people. We finally hit 70. Thank you. Hit that like button. That's wonderful that 70 people are watching. Jason Kulu got the joke. Brandon explained the jokes. Excellent. Thank you for Lagai. Always $13.99 Canadian money. I love you, dear Lisa. And how are you doing up in Alberta, Canada? Thank you, Kelly, for your $10 donation. Thank you, Edward. And the person who contributed from India, thank you. You sleep at 1 a.m., wake at 6? Yeah, that's a little bit late to go to bed. Reef Alcood, I've been an insomniac half my life, and just 4 months ago I was hospitalized and my medication were changed after I left the hospital. Became worse and for not sleeping more than 3 hours a day. Talk to your prescriber, Reef. That's not good. My insomnia in December of 2021, last month, almost did me in. So sleep. It's really, really significantly important. It is 12:30 after the hour. We are exactly one half the way through. This is, I believe, your 250th live chat. It's amazing, huh? Along with that, I've also done another 350 videos. We have a lot of stuff on this channel. So it's a great resource for anybody going through depression, anxiety, bipolar disorder. That's what it's all about, sharing information, helping other people, and seeing people help each other. Subham Ramanja was suicidal, depressed, anxious, borderline. Now I have a great job, lost 52 pounds and getting it married to a beautiful lady. Spirituality is the answer. Well, obviously, you tapped into something that helped you. It's always good to hear these success stories. I wish you the best on your marriage. You know what Socrates said? Socrates, probably shouldn't say this joke. Socrates said, by all means, get married. If it's a good marriage, you'll be happy. If it's a bad marriage, you'll become a philosopher. Take it from Socrates. Yes, well, after my marriage, I wrote a bunch of books and affirmations. I became a philosopher, but actually it wasn't a negative thing. Joan helped me get my writing career going. Oh, you start Proprano 3 times a day for my anxiety, which allowed me to drink morning coffee again. Coffee stimulated my dopamine and helped me get back in life. Yeah, someone said 40 milligrams is a lot. I have no idea. Negative thoughts are like junk mail. Just discard them and prioritize them like bills. Another technique. Thank you, Charles. Beautiful. I woke up this morning depressed, in a horrible depressed, because I learned my doctor is retiring. I finally got myself out of bed and drove to the park for a walk. In 30 minutes of meditation, I feel better. Guess what? Kelly, you and I are think alike. My therapist of 10 years, who's seen me through everything, is retiring at the end of February. I don't know what to do. So you and I are in the same boat. All right. Joan, are you still there? 75 viewers. Keep hitting the like button. Cowboy says, building good habits is a challenge for me. Any advice? Well, it's difficult for anybody. You just have to start really slowly. Find something that would motivate you. Like, I need to lose some weight. It doesn't look like it, I know. What's motivating me? Getting back to the top of Rocky Butte, climbing again with my bike. So then I have a reason to work out on my elliptical in the afternoon. There's a lot of books on building good habits. There's Atomic Habits, and there's a book called, I think, the Power of Habit. Laugh out loud. My horrible ex-girlfriend's made me a philosopher. There you have it. I hope your next relationship is a better one. Why did I come off amitriptyline, and what did you go on afterwards? My nurse practitioner said he didn't like me on that drug because it could cause mania. I'm bipolar, but it was only 5 milligrams. I didn't agree with him. But now I'm Klonopin to help me sleep. But Seroquel is really the medication that's really helping to relax me. Do subliminal tapes work? Oh my God. Sakira is my ringtone. I love Sakira. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. All right. Facebook question. Anyone else here from more lonely and disconnected after reading posts and looking at photos? Absolutely. I did a video called "Is Facebook Making You Depressed?" Many people have deactivated Facebook. Terry Murray. God will carry you when you can't walk. Thank you. That's beautiful. Like footprints on the sand. We all might be suffering, but we're all in this together. Thank you, Bruno. That's a beautiful thing to say. Doing well. So many people suffering. So sad for them. Absolutely, Lagai. Our hearts break when we look at the world. Susan Jones says, Jason, I'm not doing too great. I found out my doctor is retiring. Oh yeah, right. I lost my uncle. My uncle lost his battle with cancer on Friday. Loss, man. I have a video called "The Number One Cause of Depression," and it is loss. So hang in there, get some support. Being in Monterey must be a challenge, yet it keeps me on my toes. Chen Ching Yangtze. Hey Douglas, you're great. Can you tell me how to stop unwanted and useless thoughts? You can't really stop them, but they can come, but you don't have to grab onto them. You can watch them go ahead, overhead like clouds in the sky, or leaves going down the stream, or you can just basically say cancel, cancel, and put something else in place. Or the third technique is distraction. Just turn your mind to something else. So you can't stop the thoughts, but you can certainly have control about how you respond to them. And if you're having, I have a video on that, and look at that video, read other books. If you can't do it on your own, please go see a therapist. So my video is, hey Joni baby. Oh. Okay. I'm writing down the name of my video. Anyway, all right. He was depressed, but the day did not end well. You're talking about Hamlet? Yeah. Watch that video, How to Stop Intrusive and Obsessive Thoughts. Actually, there was a bad title for the video. 85 people watching. Wow, that's wonderful. Keep hitting that like button. Yeah, the title of that video is really not true. It should be How to Respond to You. But watch that video, How to Stop Intrusive and Obsessive Thoughts. I don't know if subliminal tapes work. I've never tried them. I just got rid of my service voice. I took them off. All right. Yes, I went ahead and exited the troll from the system. All right. Thank you for your support. Jason Clue, Kelly Burns. You'll get through this. Videos do bring a lot of comfort. And Vernon Scott, why don't you try some little takes and see if they work? I'd love to know. I like turtles. Your videos are really helpful, and your story gives me hope for the future. Well, guess what? This coming Sunday, there's going to be a video based on my breakdown. It's called "What I Needed to Hear to Avoid a Nervous Breakdown." My near breakdown is coming this Saturday, February 5th. So I post videos every Saturday, and have a live chat every Sunday. You know, there's a wonderful, wonderful book about a man who had ALS and transcended, called Tuesdays with Maury. Based on the fact I have videos on Saturday and live chat on Sunday, you could have a new book called Weekends with Dougie. What do you think? Do we have any possible, anyone write a script about that? Weekends with Dougie. Yep. Coming soon to a theater near you. Actually, I am making a video called The Life and Times of Bruce Bloch about this wonderful cat who many of you know, who died in September. We're still grieving him. Mary Hayes from Yorkshire. Nice to see you. Yes, Tuesdays with Maury was a great book. Not a great book, a fantastic book, a life-changing book. You used to be a religious, cowboy. Well, you know, you can still be spiritual. Spirituality is just understanding we're part of a greater thread. Matter of fact, my wife Joan was listening to Lion King, the circle of life, right? We're all part of the circle of life. We're all interconnected. That's what religion and spirituality tell us. Weekends with Dougie sounds amazing. All right. Well, lower the Frenchie's gone. Maybe you can write a script, huh? I was just joking around, as you know. Cappuccino, please. You have a great voice. Your videos calm me down because of the content and also because of your calming voice. Thank you. Again, I'm making fun of myself, but a lot of people do tell me I have a calming voice. Douglas, what do you do to stay happy all the time? That made my day. I am not happy all the time. I wake up in a really, really depressed mood almost every day. I have to work at it. And no, I mean, I have joy. Bike riding, creating, solving chess problems. There are things that give me joy, but, you know, I'm diagnosed with dysthymia, which is low-grade depression. But anyway, I find things that bring me joy, looking forward to the future, helping my nephew, my godson, my goddaughter. I would say relationships and work and exercise are the three things that bring me joy. Years from working at home and studying too much philosophy. You like that? You like the way my voice, I made myself. This is Douglas Bloch. You are now going into a deep trance. You have no more worries, no more fears. Your anxiety has left you forever. You are no longer depressed. You are filled with joy and light and love. You are immortal. All right, enough of that. Anyway, thank you for the compliment. So it is 43 minutes after the hour. We're due for another donation. It's been quite a while. So that'd be helpful. And also, again, hit the like button. You know, this is an important thing I've been trying to do since 1997, when I came out of my worst episode, and that is to take everything I've learned through my own struggle with depression. I like that question about how are you happy all the time? I've had many more sad times in my life than happy times. And I'm trying to take what I've used and how I've grown and what I've learned and use it, you know, turning lead into gold, make what I've struggled with useful to other people. My websites, my books, and of course this YouTube channel. This is a book that I'm really proud of. I wish that more people had bought it, or buying it. I'm only selling about like 100 copies a year. It's called Healing from Depression, a Body, Mind, Spirit Recovery Program. It's on Amazon. Everything you need to know that I've ever known helps depression is in this book. All right. Learn to love yourself, Jason. Wonderful, valuable words. Robert Jenkins. All right. Far out. Robert Jenkins is somebody who's a great model for mental health recovery. A year ago, he was struggling with unwanted thoughts. He had to be hospitalized. He was really at the nadir, which is a good word, N-E-D-I-R, meaning the bottom. And now he got on the right medication. And look what he says. I hope all has been going on. I'm doing really well. About 2 weeks ago, I had an epiphany to a degree. I actually found when my thoughts went wild, I was completely fine. That's it, Robert. That's the key. You are not your thoughts. Very, very good. Thank you for your generous donation. You are not your thoughts. Susan Jones, I was only taking 5 milligrams of amitriptyline, so it was probably a placebo effect. So I really wasn't on it. I was taking 250 milligrams in '96 when I was really, really on the edge, the brink. In 1996, and then 5 milligrams in 2000. So you can see how I was able to decrease the dose as I felt better. I know it's unrealistic, but I don't want to lose any more important people in my life. Well, it's tough. Look, I have a list I keep, those who have passed on. My therapist died by suicide. My roommate died by suicide. I have a good girlfriend she had 2 brothers die in the last year. on the earth plane, you know that everything is impermanent, and it's really tough. But the love we have for people never dies when they die. So that their form may die, but the love is still there, and that's what's most important. You remember that very popular film called Ghosts? When unfortunately he died. What was his name? Patrick Swayze came back to talk to the woman who starred in that film. Can someone tell me who starred? She was a very popular actress. Anyway, he said, "The love inside you, take it with you." That was his statement to this woman, and now, of course, I'm obsessed, so I want to know who that is. Sorry about that. So let's go to Google. Who was the woman actress who starred in the film Ghost? Demi Moore. Yep. Demi Moore was the co-star of that film. Very good actress. All right. Loss is horrible. I am the only child of an old narcissistic mother. Her never-ending complaining, driving me crazy. I have depression and anxiety. I'm taking medication, but they seem useless. Is there any way you can detach from your mother? My mother used to complain, and I just moved 3,000 miles away, although she basically was pretty good. I need to make a video about my raven friends. Yes, we have crows just like you have ravens. Very good. Yes, Jordan Peterson did get sick coming off of benzodiazepine. Yes, he did. And he has been doing interviews about his experience. I like turtles. When I can't sleep at night, I say some of your affirmations and it helps me get through. Well, that's wonderful. And you can create your own I like turtles. Those are the best. Demi Moore, thank you. I just looked it up. My mother did pass in 2002, and I do miss her, by the way. Yes, there were many wonderful things about my mother. And I was going to say something. Robert Jenkins, heck, I'm not my thoughts. I will never go down that rabbit hole again. I hope so. Anxiety and OCD are chronic relapsing illnesses, so hopefully you're done with it. Thank you for your contribution. Thank you, Brandon Mills, for your contribution. Really appreciate it. What's your line? Oh, about the past. The future is not here, so it cannot hurt me. That's my. The future has yet to appear. So it cannot hurt me. And that's an affirmation to respond to worry. And there you have it. 83, wow. I was just thinking this morning, I have a lot of friends who've lived really more or less happy, uneventful lives, and I was really complaining to myself, why? I mean, I just had another, almost relapse in December. Why can't I seem to, beat this depression, this anxiety, and just banish it forever? Why have I been going through my whole life, all this pain and all this suffering? And then I realized, I'm going through this pain and this suffering. Robert Bly said, that's where your gift, Robert Bly is a great poet, by the way, that's where your gift to the community lies. So I guess I'm going through this pain and suffering because I've signed up, right? We all have a mission to be a quote unquote wounded healer, meaning like Bill Wilson, who started Alcoholics Anonymous. I guess I'm going through this stuff so I can learn how to overcome it, so I can share it with people like you. But I'm telling you, it's not an easy path, but I am not alone. There are many, many, many cool people who have traveled this path. And guess what? You are one of them. Every one of you on this channel, every one of you watching has gone through pain and suffering. And what you have learned to get well, to stay well, you can share with other people. You are all wounded healers, every single one of you. Your suffering, Your suffering is not in vain. That's what someone wrote to me on this YouTube comment. It was one of the most beautiful things I've ever. Someone said to me, "Your suffering is not in vain," and that's just not me. Yes, you love Whoopi Goldberg. She was incredible in that film, and she's a brilliant actress. All right, getting off coding, does it cause anxiety? I have no idea. Anyway, I'm going to just say, everyone here is a wounded, and there you have it. Affirmations, it helps to feel them from the inside, but eventually, if you repeat them enough, I think you will. But just start repeating them and see what happens. Noah Kramer, I know in terms of lamotrigine, you're not supposed to stop suddenly. I know that. And if you do stop, you have to essentially go back on very, very, very quickly. I'm on 200 milligrams. I'm not planning on getting off it. But Nora, you should talk to your prescriber, your doctor, if you are experiencing withdrawals. Your parents died 5 weeks apart? Whoa. My nephew had his parents die 5 months apart when he was 16. Hey, Tony Issue. Hey, Simon. Nice to see you. Some people just don't have personal support, access to resources, and reasons to stay alive in this life. Just the way it is. No shame. You're right. It's very hard to stay alive when you don't have those things. But some people, somehow they keep on keeping on, and those things come to them. When you lost your mind, it's like being trapped in a blizzard. That's a pretty good analogy. I like turtles. Your mother would be proud of the positive impact you're making on people around the world. I bet she would. More and more people are unethical, yes, but more and more people are wonderful too. It's just this pandemic that has made me so lonely. Oh my God, you and so many other people. I have a homeless friend who is just literally driving him to the brink. Susan, for the ones that are gone, for them to be good to yourself, look for your blessings. Yes. Yes. Well, you're right, Lazy Eye Ranch. When people are, are dead to you, that's also so hard. That's also hard. But and I was going to say something profound, and I forgot what it was. Yes, Susan Jones. Well, that's what we're here for. Lagai is a very, very supportive person. Why? Because she's been suffering herself. So, Cowboy, the way that Silent Unity works is you call that number, a prayer associate comes on and says, Silent Unity, how may we pray with you? And then they give you a treatment, which is like a string of positive affirmations. Like they'll say, Cowboy, I know the truth about you is peace and harmony and wellness. You may feel anxious, but these are only symptoms for the outer world. Inside, you are a child of God or a child of spirit, and you are whole and well. Something like that. And then they put your name in a beautiful prayer chapel. I've been there, and they put it in this beautiful altar, and everybody who works at Silent Unity prays over it on a regular basis, 24 hours a day, 30 days. By the end of the month, you feel differently, right? Adverb, feel differently. So, Cowboy, here is the number. I'm going to write it down one more time. It's called Silent Unity. Two more people, we hit 90, that would be great. Silent Unity, and it is 1-816- you can call anytime, 24 hours a day, anywhere in the world. And again, they will say a beautiful affirmative prayer for you and put you on their prayer list for 30 days. And it has helped me and other people so many times. And it is absolutely no charge, although of course you can send them a tithe. And they will also write a letter to you, a prayer support. I'm so glad you were here today. Value you, you've helped me already. Well, yeah, very, very positive. Hey, Sarah, hope you're healthy. Hey, Rick, I'm going to write you. You know that story you told me about responding to your mother's death? I want you to put some more information about how you coped. And the Samaritans, yes. And Barrett Mason, can you tell me what their email address is? Because I think there's a Samaritans in England and one in the United States. So I guess I got to look that up, huh? By the way, Barrett Mason, am I pronouncing your name correctly? Barrett, B-E-R-I-T. And also, what part of the world do you live in? They wrote back in 24 hours? Wonderful. So, Barrett, what is their email address? All right, 3 minutes more. I have to get ready for my assistant comes and helps me organize. It's Norwegian, yes, and it's pronounced Barrett. And are you in Norway right now, or do you live in the States? 81 people, we've surpassed 70. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. It would be nice to get one more donation. The UK Samaritans are great. Okay, so can you write them if you're not in the UK? Let me know. I finally got up to 25 milligrams of Seroquel. I took for months. I will be medication free for the first time in over 20 years. Good for you. Well, I'm on 50 milligrams. It would be nice for me to get off it, but I don't think it's quite the right time. Great live chat today, says the guy. Lots of new people too. That's always a good thing. You're in the States, but your mom is Norwegian. Well, yeah, Norway's a cool place. I think they have women in government and the parliament, and it seems like there's, you know, a lot of, what's the word, equality there. You write the Samaritans? Well, great. Well, I want to know their email address, Barrett. You know, you can email me, by the way. So if you want to email me, it's douglasbloch@gmail.com. And there you have it. Yeah, I'm sure you can write them from anywhere. Hey, if Silent Unity is based in Missouri or Missouri in the United States, you can call them from any place in the world. I'm sure the Samaritans are there. I'm half Euro like you are. Well, look, everybody in the United States is an immigrant, right? Forget about this negativity about immigrants, right? My mother came from Romania. My father came from Alsace-Lorraine in Germany. So we're all immigrants. 63, I figured it's time. Well, good. Well, you know, I'm 72. But hopefully you went off the Seroquel with the permission of your prescriber, because, you know, that's a very strong medication. Why did the monster eat a light bulb? He wanted a light snack. Kelly, that's horrible. Oh boy, it's so bad it's good, huh? Not working now? Well, hope you're enjoying your time off. Brandon, you're on your third or fourth med. Keep trying them out. It is a process. Joe at Samaritans, yeah. .what? .org, probably. You know, I think I have that in my book. Interestingly enough, well, I don't have it here, but I know that I have. Oh, by the way, here's the book I was telling you about earlier, Touch with Fire. Manic Depressive Illness and the Artistic Temperament by Kate Redfield Jamison. If you ever want to know how all these really cool artists suffered from, here's Lord Byron, melancholic. There's Van Gogh, there's, you know, Virginia Woolf, Robert Lowell, oh yeah. Do you ever want to know that if you ever feel bad that you're depressed or anxious, you're in good company? Abraham Lincoln, right? Winston Churchill called it a black dog. Eleanor Roosevelt, right? So many great people have suffered from mood disorders. So we are strong, we are cool, and we are, you know, worthwhile. So on that wonderful affirmative note, it's 1:01. I'm going to sign off, get ready for my assistant. We'll see you next week, which will be February. By the way, a bunch of you wish me happy birthday last week. I don't know why, what I said, but if you really want to get into my birthday spirit, my birthday is on George Washington's birthday, which nobody knows about anymore, is February 22nd. So maybe in a couple of weeks we can say happy birthday, Doug. So You great thinkers always suffer? Well, probably most of them. Does depression make you angry and resentment towards everyone for better lives they had? It can be, yeah. It can make you resentful, and it absolutely can. If I could survive torture at the Crum intermittent camp, starvation, countless relatives passing, and the perils that come with that place, then we can get through anything. Yeah, you're a strong person, Bruno, and I hope things go better for you in the future. All right. Yes, NAMI is a great organization. Joe at Samaritans.org. Thanks a lot. I'm going to look them up right now or later on today. So you folks can chat for the next 5 or 10 minutes amongst yourselves. You can still make a donation to me. I'm glad you're all here. I'm glad this was helpful. And remember, I'm having a video coming this Saturday called What I Need to Hear to Survive a Nervous Breakdown or to Avoid a Nervous Breakdown. There you are. I didn't have one, but I almost had one. And we'll see you next Sunday. Until we meet again, I wish you the best in your mental health recovery. Stay safe, stay positive.